OK, let's talk about hen do's, because over the weekend, bride-to-be Lauren Sanchez, who's set to marry Jeff Bezos, who's the second richest man in the world, she was pictured enjoying her star-studded hen do. There they all are. Now, that is reported to have cost around £500,000.
Oh.
Yeah, £500,000. Now, you know, she can afford that. Money most of us can dream about. But, according to research, the average UK hen or stag do will cost a guest about £779 each.
What?
Each. Yeah, that's the average. Because they've gone crazy, hen do's and things.
Well, they're
now,
a week
haven't they?
away, aren't they? They're a week's holiday. They're not just one
I mean,
Yeah.
she's got 8 more people than what I had. I didn't have many friends, and so I had, like, 4 girlfriends that I'd invite. Did somebody just laugh at that? And so I had 4 guests that I'd invited, and I'd invited them, and the way that I look at it, I'm paying, I've invited you, so I'm paying. We've had this conversation about relationships. If I invite you, then I pay. And 2 of them didn't turn up, and so it was just me and these 2 other friends.
Did you show them the cat videos?
I didn't have cats back then. But, you know, I've already said I'm not going to get married again anyway, but even if I was, I would still do the same if I wanted to, of paying for it. I don't agree with going to this and then you pay £700-800 and then you can't feed your children.
And then they've got to pay to go to the wedding as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's all budget relative, but I organised my own hen do. It was just dinner with friends. We had kind of cocktails, dinner, and I paid for all the dinner because that's what I invited you and that's what I want to do. But when they're saying, oh, come to Italy and stay here and we're all here for a week... And...
Yeah, I do think that's a bit much, but I went on a hen do recently with my future daughter-in-law and we had a fantastic... It was like a real traditional hen do in the respect that we stayed here, you know, we went on a lovely... it was Kira and her sister that organised it all, and it just felt lovely. It was just a lovely day going into night. That was it. We had the best day, but I've equally been on one where I had to go away for a whole week. It cost an absolute fortune, as well as then the wedding, and I was thinking... I don't want to be away from home for a week, really. Like, it's really become like a girl's holiday.
It's social media, though, because it's everybody's living in their own movie. So, you know, they all compare and despair with the... I mean, it used to be the night before the wedding in Wetherspoons.
I had a pyjama party.
Yeah.
For my wedding to Ray. Just all family and close girlfriends. They all came around in their pyjamas and we had the best night ever. We were all comfortable.
What about
what
about if it's a second wedding? If you did, are you saying you won't? But if you did get married again, you have been married a second time.
I have had 3 weddings and I don't know. I did have a hen night before my marriage to Lincoln. We went to a spa, my favourite spa in Yorkshire with the girls, and that was lovely. I can't remember if I did a hen night with the other 2. Yeah. No, I can't remember. But it would never have been an abroad, give me pay £1,000 to go scenario. Not remotely.
It seems so many young people I know, and they don't say it with joy. They go, oh, I've got another hen do this weekend. We're going to Paris. I've got to pay this. I've got to get help with the
But the thing is, it's hard to say no, isn't it? If it's your friend to say, actually, no, I can't afford it, or I don't want to go away for the weekend, then you can fall out with the bride.
Yes.
And so you're in that situation. I eloped the first time, so there was no hen do. It was
good
genius.
plan, Colleen Nolan.
Yeah, second time I had a hen do.
We did ask you actually at home, have you ever had to turn down an expensive hen do? And 71% of you said yes, you had. So, you know, if you haven't got the money, you haven't got the money, have you? I think it can be quite selfish.
People should be offended if you can't make the hen do for whatever reason.
No.
You shouldn't be offended.
Don't be offended.
Yeah.
OK. All right, well, listen, if you're having a hen do, though, enjoy. Don't want to put you off.